right, guys, here we go in 3, 2, and 1. A bingo, and you guessed it, a bango. Bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. So let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization, all that stuff. It's too much, in my opinion. I mean, I already have enough to worry about. I don't need to, remember or memorize all these patterns and all these candlestick names, and then the candlesticks when they're grouped together with their names. It's too much. We go off of support and resistance. Pretty simple. We keep it simple. So happy you guys are here. Thank you so much for smashing the likes. You guys already know the routine and I appreciate it greatly, so thank you. Let's go and get started, guys. Right now we are looking at the crypto bubbles on the hour. It's going up. Does that mean Bitcoin's going up? Because right now all these alts are acting like little babies. They're acting like little babies, and the daddy is Bitcoin. Daddy is Bitcoin. And the alts are doing whatever daddy says. Alt goes up, that's more than likely because Bitcoin's going up. The alts go down, well, Bitcoin's probably going down. Pretty soon, every day gets closer and closer to where, hey, look at that. We got Angel. Angel is now my favorite. Angel, you're my favorite. You are my favorite. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Greatly appreciate you. Now, when it comes to the daily not so hot. So this is telling me that Bitcoin more than likely was going down throughout the day and then started coming up due to the hour. So let's go ahead and find out, what is Bitcoin doing? Well, sure enough, throughout the day, this is the past couple of days, it went up, went down, lower lows, not looking good, broke this high, which is good, came down. So here's the trick, guys. Here's the trick. The way I trade, support resistance, very easy. Now, we have a couple things. It's not just support resistance, but that's mainly what I do, support resistance. Now that goes tied in with other trading methods. One, we see that the price came down, then it went up. Now, because it went up, we want to see where it might retrace to, and this is when we use the fib retracement tool. Now, if you do this long enough, you pretty much can, or just maybe just eyeballing it, you can see this is our high, this is our low. This is about our mid-range, about halfway point. And this is what you want to do, is you want to pull the fib retracement tool. Now, my levels, my favorites are all down here on this bar. You can't see it, but whenever I click on any of these favorites, it always shows up here in blue. So if you ever wonder where the indicator or tool that I'm using, it shows up in blue. We pull from the bottom, make sure our magnet tool is on. This is also in blue. We go to the bottom to the top, and we can see this is the 386. I'm sorry, the 382. Again, all these numbers. The 382. The 382 is a very good level for the price action to retrace to. And this is what we've been seeing mostly. Price action retrace to the 382, then starts going up, continuing, breaking the high. However, another level that we like to look at is the 0.5 and the 618. And this is a retracement. All these are percentages. Came down, went up, came down, lower than our 0.5, but in the golden pocket between the 0.5, 618, came up. Here's the trick. This is the trick. I'm gonna say hello to everybody who's in here. If you're in here, please definitely smash the like. Please let me know you're in here. That would give you a shout out. Here's our high. This is our low. This is what we don't want to break. And we didn't break it here, but then we barely broke it here. Now, whenever I refer to breaks, it's candle body closes. What the wick does, I don't care. Where did it stop? Now, of course, this is all subjective because depending on the time frame you're on, depends if you have a wick or a candle body. For me, I like looking at higher time frames. For Bitcoin in particular, I love looking at the 1 hour time frame because it doesn't move as much as other coins due to its large market cap. So for me, my sweet spot is the 1 hour time frame. Let me know in the chat, what is your sweet spot for Bitcoin? What do you mainly look at after you chart or for your charting. For me, I like doing the daily, well, the weekly, daily, 4 hour. Then I pretty much stay on the 1 hour. I have everything already charted out, but I mainly look at the 1 hour for the moves. So let me know in the chat, what is your sweet spot for Bitcoin? Just the day-to-day, just looking at it. Here, we did have it break slightly below, candle body close. Then it came up. We're looking for a break of this level, and it did it, which was great. Now for a retracement. This retracement, we're looking for a 382 or 0.5618 from here to here. We want to see this retrace no more than the 618 max 786 max. And again, these are all these levels right here. It pulls back to the 382, 0.5, 618, 786. Then it breaks this level. This is weak. We want to see a nice healthy retracement and then a break of this level. When it keeps on going lower and lower and then finally breaks this, it's not good. It's not good. And then of course it comes up and it retraces or bounces here, comes down, breaks this level, which is good, showing strength, creating a higher low, breaking the high. Then it also breaks this high. This very strong. Now, because of this move, we're looking for a retracement. 382. I don't know why I'm saying 6 today. 382, 0.5, 618. And it broke all those levels and it continues coming down, 786, then breaks this. Not good. Right now, it's literally doesn't know what to do. Doesn't know whether it wants to go up or down. Once it breaks this level, it bounces again on this level, right at the 618. Comes up, very little strength. So the way I trade, support resistance. Also, I'm looking at the momentum, the strength of the move. How strong is it? Is it breaking highs? Is it retracing to where it's a 382, 0.5, 618, and then continuing up? But that's strength. That's showing that, you know, people, yes, they're taking profit, but we have more buyers coming in and it's continuing up. Came up here, didn't even go halfway. Came up here, came down, and now it's in this very tight little range. It finally breaks out, creates this high. Now, and we can kind of see it here by this kind of yellowish mustard color. This is my high. Price needs to break this level in order for me to think that it's going to go bullish. Needs to break this level and retest. Comes down, hopefully 382, 0.5, 618. Nope. Comes all the way down just past the 786, literally almost 100% from the move. Comes down, taps once again, 618. Comes up, not looking good. I mean, I would like to see it come up further. Half of this drawdown, I would like to see it come up. That way it's showing strength. So it has a little bit of a pullback, 38%, 50% before running up again. Didn't do that. Here it just dumped. Now this is a very key level in my opinion, right here, right. And look at this, it stopped right here, perfect. It stopped right here. And I'm using this candle body close for my box. This is my bounce zone. Now I have a tighter bounce zone here. I do not want it to break below this level. This is the, whoa, let me rephrase this. My box zone, it's kind of large, but not really. I mean, it's Bitcoin, 94752. And the next level is 92536. This is my larger bounce zone. But the absolute lowest that I want it to go, if it does come down this low, 93461 to about 92844. If it does make it in here, I don't want to cross in this. You know, come in here, bounce, fine. Come up, now moon mission. Moon mission. If we break these levels, guys, if we break these levels, we're going to be in a world of hurt. If you're not in shorts, this is what I'm going to be posting, a bunch of shorts. not only for my VIP, but whenever charts are requested, I will also be mainly giving out shorts as far as trade setups. All right, moving on. So looking at this, price came down. So now this is our new low. If it breaks below this, more than likely coming down to here, coming up. If it breaks above this, we want to see a retest and then coming up. Now, whenever we have moves like this, it's very tricky for Bitcoin because we could continue going up higher, small retrace, 5-10%, well, 5-10% from this run up, then an additional, and then because there's not a healthy retracement, we get dump. Again, that was exhibit A, it's exhibit B. Nice, strong, very fast, too fast of a run up, pull back, 100%. Here, we're running up, and it's fine if it comes up here to the 382, right around 98,362, then have a pullback, which this would be, nice level, bounce here, and continue up. This is what we're looking for. We're looking for the break of 97318. Let's say hi to the chat. Let us say hi to the chat. All right, so we got Dave P. Dave P is first. What's up, my man? Appreciate you for being here. Thank you very much. We have Automatic Beats in very close second. Thank you, Automatic Beats. Appreciate you, man, for being here. We got Chris in the house. DCA. DCA all the way, peeps. This is by far the absolute best method of trading. DCA and holding long term, in my opinion. Could I be wrong? Sure. It just depends on where you DCA from. Unfortunately for me, and all this is learning. I'm gonna let you know my wins, I'm gonna let you know my losses, I'm gonna let you know the stuff that I need to improve on. And this is the beautiful part about this. I'm very transparent. You can ask me anything, I'll let you know. But one of my biggest mistakes was not buying in the bear market. Biggest mistake. This time around, after we get our all-time high, nobody knows where it's at or when it's going to be until after it happens. But after it happens, it's very clear where it was. That's why it's really easy to, trade off of these indicators because it shows you what already happened. With that being said, 1 year anniversary date, 1 year from the all-time high, DCA, learn my lesson. So that as it's coming up a year later, I'm DCAing investment, not trading it, not doing anything, just constantly putting money into it. And then a year later, it's up minimum 100%, minimum. Then as the market starts going up and down and starts getting ready for the halving, I'm up 200-300%. After the halving, when everything starts exploding, I'm up 8-10x without doing anything. Now, will I still be trading? Of course. I love trading. Trading, it really hones in on your skills. And then not only that, but if you're DCAing and you know how to trade, even better, even better. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Thank you, Chris, for that. Appreciate you. We got Mike in the house. What's up, Mike? Now, here's the thing, guys. This 1 hour is dedicated to you. The first 10 minutes or so, I talk about Bitcoin. Then the rest of the show, I have nothing. There's no script. There's no nothing. So what I recommend is provide charts. I will look at your charts for you. Of course, if you do a super chat or the very funny clip, I always forget to do this, but I do have a very funny clip. I'm going to pin it right now. If you donate to that one or tip to that one, a very funny animation comes out. If you want to see it, tip. I think it's funny. I think it's cute. But anyway, but the first hour, well, the only hour that I have right now, it's to ask questions, guys. I am literally your mentor. And instead of paying somebody $99 an hour, you can ask me anything. There are no dumb questions. Believe me, there are either questions we've had before or haven't thought of yet. So please ask questions. If it's about the VWAP, it's about the anchored VWAP, if it's about the what do I use? Do I use any type of volume indicators? Ask all these questions. Like what indicators do I prefer? What indicators do you use? If you use the Bollinger Bands, and you want my opinion on the Bollinger Bands, let me know, or moving averages, anything, guys. There are no dumb questions. Please, I thrive on questions. I really do. Now, what I do with these questions, I don't regurgitate something I found from a website. I might show you a website, but then I show you how to actually apply it when we're actually in the trade, not after the fact. Because after the fact, it's easy. I mean, you can tell me right now, oh, well, you should short right here. And then you can look for reasons. We have a long wick reversal, even though it's not a long wick. Look at this selling pressure. I would sell. Would you really? What if it went up another 40%? Would you still sell? Probably you wouldn't say that. You probably would. That thought probably would not enter your mind because it went up. I would have bought it right here because it's a higher low. Really? What if it dumped? So again, like what I do is I show you in the moment of the trade, and that's why I'm explaining all this stuff, all the ups and the downs, what I'm looking for, because that's what you have to do in the moment of the trade versus saying, well, it came down here, it didn't break this level, but it broke this level, so we're shorting. No, you say that because it went down. Like, so I just want to stress that, you know, ask questions, guys. I love questions. All right, let's see here, going down the list. Zero Bro, yeah, sure, man. We're gonna look at that one. Let's see here, finishing up with the chat. We have Mike. Thank you, Mike, being here. Caffeinated Crypto, my man, what's up? Julian, thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for smashing the likes. You guys are the best. Julian prefers the 4-hour time frame. Very interesting. And is that on Bitcoin or is that on other coins? Now, if you answer that question, please do it in a complete sentence, because by the time I get back to that comment and you say Bitcoin, it's like we already covered Bitcoin. But if you say Bitcoin 4-hour time frame, I like to look at, oh, okay, now I know the who, what, where, when, why. All right, moving on. See here, Chris says 99.5 seems to be a sweet spot for the alts. 99.5K seems to be a sweet spot for the alts if we're talking price. That is very true. I mean, we bounced here, and not so much for alts, but for Bitcoin. You know, we got rejected here. We bounced here. We bounced here. We bounced, we bounced, we bounced, broke through a little bit, found support coming up. So the 95-ish area, very true. So it's right around here, 95.765. Okay. Let's see here. Kelly says, I'm still learning. So I don't think I have to, I'm still learning. So I don't think I have a go-to yet. Okay. And that's the thing too. And like for me, I may prefer the 1 hour on Bitcoin. And normally on the other coins, I prefer 4 hour. That's what I prefer. Depending on the market cap, it depends. And depends on how fast it moves. But you'll end up finding after, you know, trades that are successful, trades that aren't successful, and you'll start seeing, hey man, I'm actually winning more when I look at this time frame versus another time frame. And it just trades under your belt. That's all it is. I just started at the daily to draw trend lines. Nice. Very nice. Then I go to the 4 hour, then the 1 hour. Perfect. That right there is a winning strategy. And what you're doing is top-down analysis. You're going from a higher time frame to a lower time frame and getting all your levels. So right there, I already know, like that is perfect. That's perfect. Let's see, we got R.S. Miller in the house. What's up, my man? Sid says, I mostly look at the 3-minute, 15-minute, and then jump to the 12-hour and the 3-day. Okay. Okay. So what Sin is actually doing is looking at the lower time frames first to the higher time frames to kind of see which way it's going potentially, and then the larger time frame to see the bigger picture, but already knows where the price may be going. So okay, that'll work. Let's see, we got all set in the house. Thank you, man. See here, going down the list, we got Melissa in the house. Thank you, Melissa. Right, let's see here, we're almost done with this. Random Trader, what's up, my man? What's up? See, good to see you. Thank you for technical analysis and insights into the market. You got it, man. My goal is to make everybody money. Like right now, man, it's so hard. It is so difficult. But I strongly recommend like take this time and learn from like myself, Road Dog, Piper Academy. Like these are all great traders, and there's no hopium. There's a lot of hopium that other YouTubers do, and it's great for the algorithm. But what I do, and a lot of others that I just mentioned, they show you pretty much reality, you know. So give you a heads up. For the most part, let's see here. Who else we got? Arizona says, I DCA for almost 3 years. It works. Bingo bango, man. That's great. My whole bags are still way up. See, and that's the thing, perfect right there. That is exactly what I'm talking about. The market right now is horrible. RS Smeller, Caffeinated Crypto, they're ahead of the game. And next season, I'll be the same. Again, that was my biggest mistake that I didn't do. I kept on putting it off and off. I'll do it next month. I'll do it next paycheck or whatever. And then pretty soon, the halving was here. I was like, holy crap. Like, I didn't even realize how fast it went. All right. So here, can we look at CASP? Is it KASP or KAS? Are you looking at, I think you're asking for CASP, which is KAS. Let me know if there's a P at the end of that. I wrote that down with a P at this question mark. I did a decent, let's see here. I did decent in a short earlier, and I'm in a long now, playing this chop. Yeah. So short earlier and long now. Okay, we'll look at that. See, Chris says, the fib is my favorite so far. I love the fib. I love it. Now it gives you levels that the price action may retrace to. Notice I said the word may, might, possible, chance of, higher probability. So it's never that it will. I see so many people, because it already happened, where it bounces over the 618 and they say, you know, this is where you want to enter, the 618. Look, if you would have entered here, it went up 80%. No, it may retrace to the 618. And then you have to look at your levels before you enter. Now, if this is just like a lower entry, fine. But if you're only entering because it hit the 618, man, be careful. See here, Bookmaps is amazing. Yes, yes indeed. Let's see here. Julian says, what are your thoughts on Keystone 3 Pro hardware wallet? Never heard of it. I prefer the Tangem wallet. I don't have it up here. I prefer the Tangem wallet, and I believe I have that in, where do I have that? I believe I have that in the description. Tangem. Let's see, Tangem. Okay. So I'm going to put that in the chat. I strongly recommend everybody getting a Tangem wallet. Not financial advice, but this will help. And I'm really surprised that it holds so many different coins, like literally a lot of them. So definitely get the Tangem wallet. There's my referral code, and you get a discount with it. Let's see here. Thoughts on HBAR. I haven't looked at HBAR in a while, so we're looking at HBAR. Okay, thanks for all this knowledge, Joe. You rock. Thank you, Julian. Appreciate you, man. We got Sam in the house. What's up, Sam? Appreciate you. See, smash the like in a locker. That nerd. Wow. Oh, man. I smashed that like in the locker. Nerd. That's funny. That's funny. That one, +1 for Sam. Sam gets a +1. +1. I love it. I love it. Let's see here. Going on the list. CAS. Okay. KAS. Okay. Good. I adjusted that. See here. Kelly says, hey, Joe, can you look at Ethereum tonight? Definitely. I will look at Ethereum. Thanks also for the Jupe tip. Very welcome. Did a bit of scalp when things were pumping and closed out when Bitcoin slowed down. Man, killed it. Right now, I've been trading Jupiter I've been doing longs and shorts on it. Right now I'm in a short. I haven't checked it. Right now I'm down 3%. I'm doing a 20x leverage, and I've been just trading it up and down. You know, and for me it's really difficult because I personally like to look at it, and if I see that it's making not the highs or the lows that I'm wanting or that I'm thinking it's going to do, I close it. I don't care. I'll close it at whatever it is, and then I'll go and I'll do other stuff, and I'll come back to it, or I'll answer my DMs or charts or whatever, and I'll go back and say, oh, okay, cool, it did what I thought it was going to do, or it's doing, you know, the opposite. All right, cool. And then now let me enter again, and then I start doing all this stuff, but I'm kind of looking at it. But when I know I'm gonna be away from it for a while, whether I'm recording a video or editing or something, and I'm not looking at the levels, I'll hold off. I'm like, yeah, I'll trade it later. Let's see here. Moving down the list. Okay, and I believe Cass is like a charity now, just donating money. Julie. Let's see here. There is a new wallet coming out that does cold storage, offline, and hot wallet all in the same app. The reason for a cold wallet is that it's not a hot wallet. So having a cold wallet that is also a hot wallet, I don't know. It's pretty cool how it works, and it's called Pure Wallets. I think it goes live this week. If we have time, we'll look Pure Wallets. And then I forgot what the other name of the other wallet was. Checking the chat really quick, see if I can find it. I can't find that wallet really fast. So what was the other name of the wallets? And then we'll just kind of do a review. We'll do a review. Let's see here. Arjun says, hey Joe, I love your take on Zero Bro. Oh yeah, Zero Bro. Zero Bro. Okay, from the fundamental analysis as well. Okay, so we're gonna do a deep dive on this one. Deep dive. Especially about the Zero-Free, I'm guessing, framework, and how this could be used in content creation, small business owners. Yeah, we'll pretty much look at the website and we'll look at all this stuff, and then we'll kind of see what we find. See, that's a solid use case in my point of view, I guess. All right, lukewarm wallets. Is that the name of it? Sam, are you messing with me? Let me know if you're messing with me, because if you are, of course, I will delete this, but I'm pretty sure you're messing with me. But I wrote it down, but if you are messing with me, let me know so that I don't spend my time on that. All right, moving on. First thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at CAS, and right now we're in a long. So we're gonna look at the futures, and we're gonna go to MEXC. I like MEXC. Uh-oh. Verify it's me. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. I hate it's in a live stream, really? You're gonna do that to me right now? One. Get out of here. All right. So we're looking at CAS in a long right now. Tough spot, because we're in this range, but it depends on the amount of leverage and the time frame you're trading on. Sam, you rascal. This depends with me. All right, Sam. I kind of figured so, because lukewarm, cold, and then hot. Kind of figured. Sam, you rascal. Yes. All right. Let's see here. So for CASPA, what amount of leverage and also what time frame are you trading on? So right now we have this level and this level that are my main concerns. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. We're right at resistance. This was a nice run up right here. So this is what I look for. You know, if I'm looking at this and I see that it's moving up and up, it's like, all right, cool. Let me see where it's going to retrace to. Let's say I catch it right here. You know, I got lucky and I caught it right here. the first thing I do, so for me, I would actually put a stop loss, especially if I'm in profit. I would have my stop loss right here, like really tight, depending on the amount of leverage. If you're using a low leverage 20x 15-minute chart, yeah, I would close my trade if I'm in long. That's what I would do. I would close it right now, take my profit, because I don't know if it's gonna bounce here. And I would just wait for, I mean, it could continue coming up, and then once it starts coming down, we can short it. But for me personally, I would at least 50% profit, and then have a stop loss. What's the percentage from here to here? That's losing 20% of your gains. Yeah, I have my stop loss. So let me change this. I would sell at least 50% right now, and then I'll change this color to that. That would be my stop loss. And now I secured my profit, some profit, and I have my stop loss here. So hopefully I'm still in profit. That's what I would do. Now, so let's say we saw this starting to come down. We don't know it's going to come down. However, we have a much higher probability that it will come down to the 382 level, which is right here, and look for a bounce. This is what we want to see. It comes down. Well, this is what we're expecting. If it comes down to only like 15% and continues going up, and we're shorting, we get stopped out really quick. We don't worry about it. We wait for it to go up. Then as it starts to come down again, then we can try it again for the short, because what goes up is going to come down. Unless everybody, for whatever reason, starts getting extremely bullish, then we only might see a 15% drop or pullback. See here. Chris says, people may think Caspa is junk, but people also think the same about Litecoin. Now look at the attention it's getting. See where the attention is getting. They said the same thing about XRP. Yeah, so Caspa, a lot of people love Caspa. I missed out on this one. And people were talking about it. I didn't even look at it. I should have, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Missed out completely. It's okay. There'll be other coins. But in reference to Caspa, here, came down, then it started coming up, going down, breaking of this level. And for me personally, whenever I'm doing leverage, I like trading on the 5-minute, because I can see these levels faster. Broke this level, I enter, and it already retraced. So this is the thing. When it moves, you want it to retrace. Once it retraces, and then it breaks this level, we're good. And it broke the level, came all the way back down. Oh crap, what's gonna happen? Then it came up again, broke the level again, started coming up, nice move. Starts for this move, well, I would actually do it from here. So now what I would do is all I'm looking for is tiny moves, because I'm doing a 20x leverage. I'm just looking for tiny moves. I would like to see it come down to the 382. Really came down, kind of worried me a little bit. Started coming up. I would have shorted this, and I would have got stopped out. Come down, start coming up, break this level. I'm not entering long yet. I want to make sure it's going to clear the level. Starts coming down again. Guess what I'm doing? I'm shorting. Now, granted, I'm trying to catch the top, which is more dangerous than waiting for the close of this level. Close of this level, we can do a short. But I'm trying to front run. And guess what happens? I do a short, comes to my level that it needs to break, comes up again, I get stopped out. So what I'm doing is I'm actually showing you what I would do in the moment of the trade versus what everybody else does, because everybody else has something to sell you. And they want to show you that, they're the best, or their technique is the best and high probability of winning, et cetera, because they want to sell you. I'm showing you what I would have done in the moment. I got stopped out twice. I'm trying to front run this bad boy. Got stopped out again. Now it's coming up here. Okay, maybe now it's time for a long. Now, granted, if you're already in a long, like I said, I'd sell some of it, and then have a stop loss right here. Now what I'm looking for is from, let's see here. Man, I really want it to come down here. I'm worried about, so now that I have it on a lower time frame, I'm really worried about it crossing the 0.0875. Really worried about that. And in my opinion, I think it's going to come down. I could be wrong. It could go 20, 30% from here. Nobody knows. But I do think it's going to come down possibly to here if it maintains the strength. If it breaks this level, then it'd be safer to short than, taking a short right now, because here, the momentum can still be going, but we have a higher likelihood of it coming down though. But I mean, look what it's done. Like, it's been moving really nice, up and down. Now, do I have a, VIP group? Yes, of course I do. But for me, it's different. I offer it to you because you don't have to get it. I teach you everything here. This is why I strongly urge you to ask me questions. Ask me questions. You don't have to join my group. I give you the answers. Everybody else, oh, well, yes, we'll teach you how to trade. Join my group and we'll teach you. I'll teach you right now. Because my theory, I make you money, you join the group. That way, you can learn faster, you can make more, and you can get access to all my training videos, and they're real short videos. Right now, let me get some water. Right now, I am updating my videos. And so there's the most updated information and kind of condensing these videos. But that's what I'm working on. I get editing, but this is what I'm doing. So just kind of give you all a heads up. If y'all want, I think I have it here. Yes, right here. Here's the information. Of course, if you do the annual, you get a month free, and I give you the exact prices to enter, the exact stop losses, the exact lower entries. I never say buy the breakout, buy the retest. All that stuff's easy. Anybody can do that. What time frame? They can answer those questions. But I give you everything. All right. If you want more information on that, reach out to me, trade_intuition on Telegram. I'll give you information. All right, moving on. Here's another thing I wanted to show. There was a question in reference to the VWAP on another, I believe it was Road Dog Show. And, he answered it very well. Here's some more information. Screenshot this, guys. This volume is so important. Now, there's several different types of volume. Matter of fact, I made a video exclusively for my VIPs, and I discuss the VWAP, which is the volume weighted average price. And it's amazing because what it is like the moving average. It's an average of the volume for a segment of time if you use the anchored VWAP, or for the entirety of the price action. I love it. It is literally a moving average. And what it's doing, unlike the moving averages, which do the candle body closes, this is an average of volume. What does it tell me? It gives me momentum. If the price action is above the VWAP, it's good. If it's below, not so good. Now, it is not, I repeat, it is not a defined, very solid support resistance level. It's an area of support resistance, but it's fluid, it moves. So do not see it as it's definitely gonna, stop here if the price is underneath. Now, there's a lot of times where it does stop because it's the average, but it can easily cross above it, find support, go up top. So just be aware of that. The support resistance levels, the trend lines, those are all very strong levels. The VWAP, it is also a level, but it's not nearly as strong. Same thing with the moving averages. All right, but here we have the fixed range volume profile. This gives you the volume in a certain range, fixed, in a fixed range. It gives you the POC, point of control. So again, this shows you momentum. If the price action is above it, good. If it's below it, not so good. So what I do is I get these very complicated trading styles, trading names, patterns, all these crazy things, and I simplify. Above, below, not so much. All right, moving on. All right. Now I don't use the SVP, the Sessions Volume Profile, because it's too much noise for me. People use this mainly for scalping. I don't. I just use I actually love the VWAP. Love the VWAP. Helps me out tremendously. In addition to the fixed range volume profile. All right. In addition to there's a few things. I mean, there's the fib retracement tool. I love that. And just looking at the price, the candle bodies, wicks, everything else. All right, moving on. So right now we're actually in a really tight range. It's deciding what does it want to do. Does it want to come down? If it does, we don't want it breaking this level. Let's put this one in yellow. We don't want it breaking this. If we do, we can short more than likely to here. And let me put other levels here. These will be our targets for a short if it breaks the level. So that would be a target. And then this would be a target. And then this would be, I don't think we'll hit this target, the very last one. I don't think so. If it comes down. All right, moving on. Liquidity charts are amazing. Yes, so liquidity is amazing. The only problem with liquidity is that, let's say, for example, the heat maps, they can be spoofed, meaning they can be orders that can be deleted from the order books, resulting in you thinking the price may go a certain way, but it doesn't because they changed it. Julian says, have you ever mined Bitcoin? Yes. I have a story on that. Story time. So last season, man, so great. Made a bunch of money. Ooh, doggy. Made a bunch of money. Now I'm going crazy. I'm allocating here, high risk, higher risk, extremely high risk. I don't think I did anything that was low risk. And there was one that it was a meme coin. And I put a good chunk of money. That sucker did what did it do? I don't remember what it did. 5x, 10x, something like that. Nice. So I bought a computer. Most expensive computer I've ever bought before. And I started mining Bitcoin. It had a 3090 in it. And I mined it for about a month. Man, that sucker was full blast of just so loud. And I mined it for a month. I said, okay, not doing that anymore. Let me mine Ethereum. So then I mined Ethereum for a little bit. Then I started mining other coins. But yeah. See, what are your thoughts on mining crypto? Okay. So here's the thing with mining crypto. For me personally, I have ASIC miners. I don't have them hooked up though, but I have miners. And here's the thought process. If you buy the equipment, let's say the equipment costs you $1,500. You buy the equipment, then of course you're using electricity to mine the tokens. Now, $1,500. How much is the token? Token is what? 2 cents, dollar, whatever token you're going to mine. Of course, not Bitcoin, but because the Bitcoin miners are way crazy expensive. The good ones anyway. And the price starts going up. You've been using all this electricity. You got all these coins. It goes up and up and up. You get a bunch of coins. You sell them. Let's say you make $600. That's pretty good. Then we hit the bear market. And you're mining all these coins and everything else. You're getting all these coins. And then we hit the next one. And then let's say on those you make, I don't know, 800. So the thing is, it's going to take you, depending on the coin, depending on the market, depending if it takes off, anywhere from minimum, even though they may say something different, minimum 1 to 3 years before you get your return on investment. And then now it's printing free money and all you're paying for is electricity. But keep in mind, you have wear and tear on your machine. So you, oh, look at this one, take it off. So you may end up having to, get the GPU out, put you, I forget what it is, but to kind of like fix your GPU, adjust, buy more fans, everything's wear and tear. Or you can just spend the $1,500 on the coin, get a 5-10x or whatever, all-time high, bull run, everything, and now you have all that money. And your ROI was literally just the length of the bull run. Boom, you're done. You're not having to deal with heat. You're not having to deal with anything. Oh, I got stopped out. You're not having to deal with heat. You're not having to deal with anything. And you're done. So now, with that being said, I still need 2 coins. With that being said, I absolutely love mining. It's more of a coolness feature because you have a machine that's making you coins. And to me, it's almost like a magic trick, really. And you're astonished, like, man, I'm getting coins. I'm not doing anything, but I'm getting coins. Man, it's taking off. Is the market taking off? Ooh, Bitcoin. There we go. Jupiter, doing nice too. All right. Let's see. Got some. All right. Let's see here. So that answered that question. Great info, Joe. Thank you. Appreciate you. Chris says, on a scale of 1 to 5, how important and accurate do you think fractals are? They're really cool to use. And when they play out, it's like you're a genius and you foretold the future. Do they always play out? No. Do they play out 50-50? I don't know. Sometimes, but I really wouldn't put too much weight on it. I mean, I would do it just because it looks cool. And that's where you think the price action might go. And if it does, great. But it's kind of like, so imagine, I love giving you my thought process. I love doing analogies. I love stories. Let's say there's a brand new development and, we got these roads that are paved and we're getting from A to B. And the road is paved. It's got a bunch of turns and everything. The big old oak trees, and the road goes around the oak trees. And of course, there's hills. We got to clear those. So now we've done a lot of work, and we have a clear path, the roads and everything to go to from A to B. Then you get that same path, and you put it in an uncharted territory. Uncharted. And then you want to use that same road pathway, the same curves and everything. However, there's not a big old oak tree where there was over there. But here, the big old oak tree, matter of fact, there's more of them and spread out. So even though you have a somewhat of a way that you want to do the road, you can't do the road the same way because the oak trees, the huge 200 oak tree, 200-year oak trees are in different locations. So you have to adjust your road. You can have kind of an idea of where the turns might be, but it depends on those big oak trees. So hopefully that makes sense. All right. Let's see here. I know you just went over them a little the other night, but was there curious thoughts? Yeah. So, I mean, it's really cool when they play out. Really cool. Man, I'm thinking I should get to this Jupiter trade. So here, it already moved. I'm expecting it to pull back. And when it pull back, I'll enter. And I really don't want to do a short right now because right now the market's moving. So it could continue coming up. So I don't want to do a short right now. Let's see here. It says, I mine Bitcoin right now. Would love to mine Caspa, Litecoin, and Doge eventually. Super tough to get into the game at this point, though. The difficulty is outrageous now. Yeah, very true. All right, so let us do HBAR now. Let's do HBAR. This is looking good. All right, let's see here. Caspa. And see, all this can flip at a dime. I was really thinking it was going to come down. You know, here, hopefully it bounces. If not, we short. But this is what I'm saying, level by level, guys. Level by level. Because we never know what's going to happen. Here, I mean, we're at resistance. Matter of fact, here's another resistance. Matter of fact, look at this. It should potentially retrace to our anchored VWAP. The blue lines are my anchored VWAPs. It should retrace down in here. It didn't. We're trading against people. And that's what a lot of mentors, like, they neglect to say, because they're always right, because they always speak after the fact. But it's literally level by level. All right, moving on. Man, let's take it off. Let's do HBAR. HBAR, USDT, MEXC, 1 hour. Okay, so this one's looking good. What is the price range tool? Tell us from this level right here to here. 3%. Okay. So I would wait. You may be, oh man, I'm going to get into it because it's moving. I would wait. I would wait. Oops. So it breaks this up. On the 1 hour time frame. Make sure it closes above this. Because what we could do is have what we had, what was it, yesterday? Yesterday morning? Yes, I believe it was yesterday morning. Bitcoin started moving up. And because of that, all these coins are going up. Because of that, a bunch of my alerts started going off. And because of that, I'm like, okay, we don't want to enter right now. We want to wait. And sure enough, price went up, hit a level, came right back down. Basically did a bounce. And this could be the same thing. Right now, they're getting people to jump into these trades and then get stopped out. So for here, I would actually set an alert. And thank you guys for being here. You guys are the best. Appreciate each and every one of you. Each and every one. Let's see. And then bring this in here. Okay. Bring this over. And we're gonna get to this one in just a moment. Got to adjust the screen again. There we go. All right, so this one would be my alerts. And we're gonna make this nice and big. Copy. So this is what we want, alerts. So we would set our alert here. And we would wait. The alert must go off first, and then the 1 hour candle must close above 0.24215. When that happens, then we can enter. Because what might happen, price comes up here, and then it comes down, and then we continue this downtrend. That's what might happen. So I would definitely wait right there. Let's see here. I'm gonna check one more thing. So from here to here, 3%. I mean, that's nothing to wait, nothing to. Man, these levels are very close. Because we have this level right here, this level right here, this level right here, this level right here, this level. I don't like it. Don't like it. But this would be the start of the potential bow. The curving up part of the bow. So that's what I'll do. So here, the next one is ETH. Let's do some ETH. XC. All right, so ETH, I'm really surprised it's not moving. Like really surprised. So for ETH, we had our alert way up here. Let's go ahead and delete this and delete this. So for ETH, what I would do is I would have my alert, or rather my level, it needs to break right up here. And then my alert, what I would do, I'd set it here. And then same thing, the 1 hour candle needs to close above 26.78. Now what I'm gonna do is actually set an alert on this one. But right now, let's see, what was the, man, that's a scammy wick right there. So I'm not gonna include this scammy wick. I'm going to just go from this candle body close to this high. Okay, maybe this low. Better. So I'm using this low. So it's a wick. I'm not sure if y'all can see that. So there's a wick right here. Using this one, I'm not using the scammy wick. And these levels line up pretty nicely. So that's the reason I chose that one instead of the candle body closes. Now the price after this run up minus this right here, let's just see what it would have been. 382. I mean, it does line up there too. Fine, you convinced me, I'll do that. Let's see here. Mike says, great information, Joe. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, man. Like I said, ask me questions, guys. Ask me questions. And not only that, but let's say you know something. Not saying that you don't, but let's say you know something. Test me. You know, don't ever trust me. Don't ever, man, don't trust anybody. But test me on something and see if I give you a correct answer. Or maybe it's completely different than what you learned from either your mentor or from what you read or whatever. And then what we can do, this is what I love. It's kind of like a debate, but not really a debate. It's more of a discussion. So let's say you ask me about something and I give you the information and you're like, well, what I found out was X, Y, and Z. I said, oh, interesting. Okay. So X, Y, and Z. Okay, I can see your point. And then to add to your point, I would also suggest this. And then you can say, okay, well, I see your point, but I don't agree. And it's okay, man, please do not be an echo chamber here. If you don't agree with something that I do, like, let me know, voice it out. I don't agree with that, Joe, but do it in taste, of course. I don't agree with that, Joe. I think this. And then I might be, oh man, you know what? I never thought of it like that. Maybe I need to look into it more. Oh, done. But I strongly recommend testing, please. All right, moving on. Now, other mentors, other people that you may find on YouTube don't want to be tested. Ooh, man, because they want to be right. They don't want debates. They only want an echo chamber. So give you a heads up, I don't. If matter of fact, it's funny, in my VIP group, there's a lot of members in there that came from another group that I was a part of. I was like you can't get any higher in that position, in that group, the absolute top. And well, I left the group, started my own group. And there's a lot of people that came over because they like how I train, they like how I mentor, they like how I break everything down. Well, I had a new guy come in and somebody had posted, well, I posted about Bitcoin, what I thought I was going to do. Somebody else, I believe it was one of my admins or another member, posted something that was different from what I thought. Ooh, man, right away. He messaged me, hey, Joe, like, I don't know if you saw it yet, but they just posted and it went against what you're doing. I said, that's good, man. I said, here, there's no echo chamber. There's no dictatorship. I encourage other thoughts besides mine. If you don't think that it's going to do what I think, put it out there. But let me know why you think that. I said, here, it's really important to have different perspectives and not an echo chamber. Because with an echo chamber, you get honed in and zoned in on a bias. Oh, it's going to do this because of this. No. If you see something different, you post it with your reasoning, and it's like, oh man, you know what? I didn't think of it like that. Yeah, let's see which one goes. Who knows? And that's what's different from me and a lot of other, groups or just people in general. Like, I encourage it. Earth Miller says the lights are sold out. Excellent. I love it. Man, I love it. And of course, if we get more people coming in here, please encourage them to smash the lights. All right, good stuff. Very nice. Let's see here. Let me catch up on some of this chat really quick. Okay, let's see here. Yes, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share the content. Yes. My goal is to help as many people as possible. I can only do it with your help by smashing the like, watching my videos, smashing the like on those videos, leaving comments, because the more interaction you give, the more YouTube says, you know what, this stuff, it might help other people. Let me put it on their homepage, and then hopefully they see it, they like it, they join the live streams, and then they also ask questions. All right, let's see here. So Ethereum on the 1 hour. Okay, so I would wait for it to break this level. The alert must go off. The 1 hour candle must close above 26.78. Let's see here. Chris says, and at that point, it's just a popularity contest when everybody just starts agreeing. Sad, no growth. Yep. And my goal is I want to create trading warriors. I want everybody, whether you're in my VIP or in just watching this, to be a trading warrior. And I tell people in my group, I said, guys, because what I do is whenever I find information or anything like that, I always post a link. And all the groups that I've ever been in, they don't post a link. I don't know, because it's an extra step, or if they just don't want us to know, the members, to know where they're getting the information from. But for me, every post that I do, and then I also encourage my members too, whenever they post, always post a link. That way, one, we can verify it, and two, we know where you got it from. And I actually have a video for my, I hate talking about it so much, but for my VIP group, I have a video of the stuff, my daily routine, all the websites I go to, all the places for the news, everything. And I have a huge list of all my links so that if they want to do this, go to do all the work that I do, they know where to go. They know about coins being not discontinued, but delisted. They know where to go. They know about new coins that are going to be listed. They know what Twitter people that I follow. Like, they have all this information. I do not. Yes, I want people to look to me for answers, but I also I know the importance of knowing how to find the information. And that's what I do. I show you all this stuff. And I tell my people, I said, man, this is probably the worst business decision, because I am literally giving you everything, all of my secret sauce, everything. And then you won't need me anymore, because you'll know how to trade. You'll know where I get all the stuff from, and you won't need me. But for me, it's more important that you grow as a warrior, a trading warrior, than for me to get rich off of your subscription. Horrible business decision, horrible. But again, I care about you guys that much. That's all I got. Hold on. All right. Yeah, horrible business decision. Let's see here. The next one is Zero Bro. So for this one, what I want to do is I actually want to go to Coin Market Cap. I absolutely love this. Now, of course, we also have CoinGecko. I love Coin Market Cap. Let's go to, let's see here, Zero Bro. So on Zero Bro, the market cap is 47.59 million. Why is this important? So whenever I do anything, always ask, why am I doing it? Like, be a detective. The reason I'm doing this, and this is another thing that I do, I always say the whys. For me, that's really important. And like most people, they'll just kind of run through stuff or whatever, just kind of get the information that they need and then go. Me, I break down everything. So here, why does this even matter? The smaller the market cap, the faster the price action can move. The higher or lower you will need to set your targets. The faster or longer the targets will take to hit. So all this is extremely important when it comes to the chart. So that's one. Then I go to the all. When did it become available? Well, this one became available a few months ago. Okay, about what, 4 months? All right. So it had a nice little run up, came up some more, then started tanking just because the whole market was doing the same thing. Got it. Then I go to markets. It's been around for 4 months. Is it only available on Solana? No, it's available on Kraken, Byget, KuCoin, Mexi, BingX. Okay, so it's fairly brand new, and yet it's on exchanges already. Speaks volumes. Speaking about volume, what's the trading volume? Is it $6,000? Is it $6 million? So here we have Bybit 2 million, almost 1 million, KuCoin very low, Mexi extremely low. So this also tells me that more than likely on Mexi and KuCoin, the two easiest ones to do, this is telling me that the order books may be harder to enter. Let's say you want to put $1,000 into this. You don't want to put $1,000 right away because you're going to move the price up. I have videos that explain all this. I talk about the volume, I talk about liquidity, I talk about order books. That video is extremely important for you to know. If you don't have that video, Jay Valley, if you can please put that link in the chat, I would greatly appreciate it. But that video is one of my most important videos that I tell everybody they have to watch, because it will determine if you move the market. It will. So with that being said, if I wanted to buy this coin, and a lot of it, $1,000 worth probably, I know that if I'm going on Mexi or KuCoin, I know I have to put a little bit of money, $100, $50, whatever it is, depending on the order books. Or possibly I can sign up for Bybit, and hopefully they have nice liquidity, nice movement in the price. However, there's a lot of times where they, and I say they, which would be the owner of the coin, will have trading bots. So they buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And we can look at that when we actually look at the charts. So that's really important. And that's one thing that I pick up on right away. And I'll see the chart and say, oop, I don't like it. I don't like it. Which one? Sorry. So it's this one. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not a problem. It'll give me a chance to show people also. It'll show them this. Members only. So if you want to help support the channel, if I'm bringing you value and you cannot afford the VIP group, but you still want to help the channel, become a member of YouTube. Depending on the tier of YouTube membership, depends on what you get, because what I do is I give all the information to my VIP. Then I trickle down the information. And here we have an update on Bitcoin. This was earlier today. And then of course we have other membership videos. Now these videos, they're very short videos, straight to the point, versus watching a 1 hour show and getting a bunch of nuggets. Here, it's a very short video, information right away. But if you want to help support the channel, I strongly recommend doing that. But the video that I always recommend, and all these videos, they're going to help you. I have a master series course on TradingView. I go over literally like 98%, maybe even 99% of the stuff that's on TradingView. So definitely check that out. Let's see here. We also have a bunch of videos. that are going to help you. Let's see here. Going down the list. I make videos, guys. Right. So one of the important videos that I show everybody. So look at this. I talk about tokenomics. This is really important. Tokenomics. Don't be a sheep. Don't be a sheep. Be a trading warrior, guys. This is going to help you when it comes to token unlocks. And I talk about the bull market and the bear market. As a matter of fact, I got to do a clip. I think it was like 2 days ago. They were asking about tokenomics. I do so many videos. I don't know if it was on this channel or on Piper's channel, but I got to search for that and make a clip of it so I can give it to y'all. But this one right here. This one is so important. How do I click on it? How do I do it? I don't know how to do it. Normally it comes out. All right, let me just click on it. But on this video, this one is really important. Hey, sure you got it. Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't know what's going on here. I think I got it. I don't know. So hopefully it doesn't mess up. Come on. There we go. Sorry. But yes, so definitely if I'm bringing you value and you cannot afford to do the VIP and you want to help support the channel, become a YouTube member. You know, it really does help support the channel. All right, moving on. Let's go back to this. Now, I also go to their tags. It's an AI meme. It's an AI agent, buzzwords, Solana ecosystem. Okay. Next, I go to their X. I go to their X and I see, do they have followers? 120,000 followers, just about. Nice. Contract address, nice. Website, even better. Sometimes my internet doesn't work for whatever reason. Oh, it works. Zero bro. Conversation. Okay, so this has been updated since the last time I looked at it. Okay, I don't know what it's showing me. Conversations. Okay. Okay, so conversation with something, I don't know. Let's see here, portal, chat, paper, let's go chat, I guess. Select wallet, okay, back to home. Search conversations. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of stuff that last time I was here, this was in here. That's pretty good. Okay, let's go over here to this. And we can see that it posts a whole bunch and it's giving you updates on a whole bunch of stuff. Going to make a TikTok about furries 3D printing cheeseburgers. Okay. Okay. So in my opinion, it does not provide value. The tweets do not provide value. I miss when typing in all lowercase was a form of rebellion or something. I mean, they're okay, but they're not, you know, look at this one, look at this particular coin. There's a lot of, you know, hype around it or anything. It's not bringing value. So Taco Bell is fire, but I'm about to hit up Panda Express. Random. All right. So the tweets, not good, in my opinion. Let's come back over here. Oh, we looked at the website. So now we got a bunch of information. And the most important information is this. So now that we got all that, see here, Zero has a GitHub. Do we look at that? No, I don't look at the GitHub. That one, I really haven't done that. Now there is a AI agent, man, and I did a video talking about, or was it to my group? I gotta double check. But there's actually an AI agent that like reads the GitHub and they check to see, I guess, the amount of contributors, because if it's only one contributor on GitHub, more than likely a scam. Do I think this one's a scam? Definitely not. But I have to look, and I've been wanting to look at that because there's a lot of things I do to check for scams. So get hub AI agents. I got to search for it. Search. But I'll do that later because that's going to take like an hour, if not longer. Let's see here. Arizona says, heading to sleep, switching to phone for a short time. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. Phone is about 10 seconds behind. Not a problem. Okay. Very good. Let's see here. What else? Oh, yeah. So now we are going to look for Zero Bro. Zero Bro. And it's on next C. Let me check out Jupiter really quick. I missed it. Dang it. So what I was thinking, oh, this was just I thought this was a trend line. I was thinking it was going to come up to here and come down. I didn't know this was just a circle. I was thinking it was a trend line. I guess I got lucky because my thought process was it's going to come here and start coming down. But this is just a circle, so it doesn't matter. But I'm hoping it comes down to here, and then we'll see if it continues up or if it breaks down. But like I already missed this move. It's okay. All right, Zero Bro. Let's go to the daily. Just look at it. All these points have been coming down. We had an alert over here. We were talking about, and this is why we set alerts. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. Like I'm gonna show you why we set alerts. Because we were actually looking at it here. We're looking at it right here. Now, this I'm showing basically what I was talking about earlier. When the price moves up and then it retraces barely and then it moves up again, we have an extremely high possibility that it's when it comes down, it's going to come down fast and hard. Now, this is something that I always say. I'm not saying it right now because I saw that it came down fast. I'm not saying it because of that. I'm saying this because this is what I teach. Now, we would like from this move for it to come down to about here, you know, and then come up. But like I said, it came up, then it came down really fast. More than likely, our stop loss would have been under here if we would have entered it, but we wouldn't have. Just because we're expecting a pullback and a bounce in this zone. This is our zone that we're looking for a bounce. Didn't happen. So we looked at it here. And I was saying here, you know, if it comes up really fast, we don't want to enter it. For the same reason we don't want to enter on these very fast run-ups. Because the very fast run-up, extremely high possibility, people are going to be doing exactly what you want to do. Ooh, everybody left. Not everybody, but most people. People are doing exactly what you want to do. And we're gonna end already because I'm way over my time. But they're doing exactly what you want to do. And let me know who's still here, guys. So let me know who's still here. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me give you some shout outs. And so here, I'm thinking we might come up here, get rejected, come down. Once our alert is set, the alert must go off. Then we must close the 1 hour time frame above this. And because of that, we don't enter. We could have entered here, but look what would have happened. Nobody knows. But look at all this. Then we looked at it again here. And here we're saying, you know, if it does come up, we might get rejected here because of this zone, pull back, and then we could enter here, but it's safer here. Again, just keep your alert the same place. This is what we want. We want a break of a high. And what we're doing, the reason, so all this, again, I mentioned this at the beginning of the show. There's a lot of other mentors that use really big words. They have really great trading vocabulary. They say all these very fancy, shiny words, SFP. Your question may be, well, what's an SFP? Swing failure pattern. What's a swing failure pattern? Now I got to explain all this stuff. Or break of the break of structure. What structure? What like? I don't understand. So now you're confused, and it's not easy to learn when it's confusing, because your brain is still trying to figure out the last problem and not able to comprehend the new stuff. Let me get this. So what I do is I break everything down in the most simplistic form, because that's how I learn. And that way your brain is constantly getting this new information or sharpening your skills versus using terms that you have no idea what I'm talking about. And then now you're, hey, what is he talking about now? Did he change subject? Is he still talking about the same thing? What I'm doing is I'm showing you market structure. This is market structure right here. When we break this is called break a structure, boss. Do I use all those terms? No. Breaks the high. That's easy to remember. We don't want it breaking a low unless we're doing it short. Here we have a high. We don't want to enter until it breaks this. All this is nothing. Here we have a high. We don't want to enter until it breaks this. Here we have a high. Same thing. Now, with that being said, it keeps on going lower and lower. Now here we wouldn't use this one because it's so close to this one. And this is the easiest way to trade. Literally, we're waiting for the break of a high. Now, could you buy right here and the price does this and you post on X and you make videos and you do all this? Look at me, I bought the bottom and I'm the smartest person in the world. Sure, that's what everybody does on X. Everybody, look at me, I bought the bottom. However, if it doesn't do this and it does this, guess what they're not posting? How great they are. This is called catching a falling knife. The only difference between catching a falling knife and catching the bottom depends on the direction afterwards. Does it go up? Does it go down? Nobody knows. But why risk it when you can just enter the break? You have a less likelihood of it continuing down because now it's making a higher high. It's possibly changing the trend. We don't know. It could break this and break the low and continue coming down, but at least this is safer than this. And all we're doing is we're looking. That's all we're doing. So right now, based on this, let's see here. Arjun, I'm gonna get to you in just a moment, my friend. So here, what we're doing, this is our high that we're looking at. Make sure we snap it in place on the candle body closes. And what we want to do is we want to wait. I do a lot of waiting. And normally when I do enter trades, the trades are ready. Start making money fairly quick. Now, granted, am I making money fairly quick right now on regular trades? No. Why? The market has nothing to do with my trading ability, nothing to do with my setups or anything else. It has to do with the market. So what we want is we want these coins to come to us. That is the biggest thing. We want these coins to come to us. We don't want to chase them. We want them to tell us, hey, I'm ready. So for this one to be ready, we need this alert to go off first. That is the key. If the candle closes here without the alert going off, high risk of it coming down. The candle must set off the alert, whether it's a wick or an actual candle body. The 1 hour time frame must be the time frame for this particular coin, just due to the amount that it moves. Then you enter. Not financial advice, but the candle must close above this level. What happens if the candle closes like this? Nope. Because it can come down. You don't want this. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Chris says, going through the bear market with you is going to be awesome. Man, it's going to be amazing. I am literally looking forward to the bear market. Now, granted, don't get me wrong. I want the bull run to start. Let's go Bitcoin. Let's go alt. I want the man, it's going to be so crazy amazing. But I am so ready for the bear market because when the bear market is happening, we have a higher likelihood of the shorts playing out versus the longs. So when we enter shorts, our percentage of wins is going to be much greater than if we do shorts now. So there's a different time and place to do trading. And the shorts will be playing out longer than right now. Right now, we're looking for maybe a couple of hours of in a trade. But when we're in the bear market, completely different. You're going to love it, guys. You're going to love it. Man, you're going to love it. See here, getting late for everyone. Yeah, getting late for me too. Let's see here. Chris says, I can't wait for the bear market, to be honest. I feel like I'm going to learn a lot. Yeah. Yep. Once all the hype settles down. Very true. Millionaires are made in the bull market, but the billionaires, woo-wee, you got it. You got it. See here, signing out. It's 4:30 in the morning. All right, Miller, appreciate you, man. Yeah, we're already going to finish up already too. So this is my thought process on Zero Bro. We did a deep dive on that. I hope you do appreciate it. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure the notification bell is on. I go live several times during the day, 12 Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, I go on Piper Academy at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then I do another one at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I may do some more throughout the day. All right, that's all I got, guys. I do thank you very much. You guys are the absolute best. If you haven't already, definitely smash the like. I'm here to make you money. I'm not here to step on your backs to elevate myself. My goal is to make all of y'all trading warriors. It's getting pretty late here. I'm not sure what time it is your time, but it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. Let's make this money. Take care, guys. Everything that I say is from experience. This is what's going to save you so much time, so much money, and so much effort. Like, it's super important. Now, if you're in the VIP, I have videos that are 3, 4, 5 minutes long on average. If you want to make money, I will show you how. I would offer the free group, but it's already full. I have a huge wait list. So more than likely, if I do let 3 or 4 people go, the spots are filled. Not only that, but when people do sign up for the VIP because they're making money in the free group, I am very, very invested to make you money in this free group so you can get the VIP. When those people leave the free group and get into the VIP, well, there's just so many more people that are trying to take their spot. I would strongly recommend getting the VIP. You're going to make money. Now, granted, none of this is financial advice. It's never hopes and dreams and empty promises, nothing like that. See what I do. See if this makes you money. I give you my real life experience based off of my trainings, based off of my teachings, what I would do at that moment versus what everybody else does, because they want to sell you their course. They want to sell you all that stuff. I show you that my stuff works. Do we win? Yes. Do we lose? Sometimes. That's part of the game. But what I do is I show you all this so that you can see, oh man, I lost today, but Joe said he lost too. So it's okay. That's what I want you to realize, guys. If you like the content that I provide, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and leave me a comment in the comment box. And I'll see you on the next video. And as always, let's make this money.